Where the crocs are, making sure none of them are hiding or sneaking up on it, that kind of stuff. We also got Weepo, who's a large croc in the water, liking this fish head. Good. Now we've got his girlfriend off the side, that little snapper. Now, I won't actually feed him this fish just yet. I'm obliging if he does behave. But a few things about Weepo. First of all, he's a wild-caught crocodile. And he was found, well, does anyone know, where do you reckon Weepo was found?
Weepo?
Yeah, he was found from the township of Weepo, further north. And, yeah, he was hanging around a boat ramp. People didn't really like him hanging around that boat ramp. As you can probably understand, having a 4-metre crocodile there as you're pushing off your boat. But yeah, he was hanging there for what reason?
Fish.
Fish. Fish scraps. That's exactly right. These dogs are going to come in here in a second. Yeah, they're hanging around, Weepo was hanging around for the fish scraps. Okay? For a free meal. That's what he's after. Boy.
Haha, cool.
Really wasn't, well, I wouldn't class him as a problem crocodile. I would class the people there as problem people. Because they're the ones dumping the scraps, leaving him scraps, encouraging crocodiles there. If you don't leave the scraps, he's not going to hang around there. Okay, there's no point to it. And since Weepo got removed, there's been at least 2 other crocodiles removed from that exact same boat ramp. Which tells you people are not learning, unfortunately. So what I'm trying to do here is actually get him to give us a smile and show you a few things about there are a fair few myths about crocodiles. Come on, buddy.
Oh, wow.
Now one of those myths is how crocodiles kill their food. You may have heard that crocodiles do a death roll, see? But hopefully he's warm enough to do this for us. Did you hear that sound? I'll do it one more time for you. Guys, that sound that you heard there, if he opens up in a minute, I'll do it again. Otherwise, that sound you heard, that's the jaw pressure of the crocodile. He's got up to 3 tons of jaw pressure in his mouth. 3 tons is more than enough to kill any animal in the Australian bush. Anything up to water buffalo, you can take every single one of those teeth out, and he still has enough pressure, enough power to kill up to water buffalo's skull. Crushing it with one instant, that animal is dead. No dramas whatsoever. So, what's the death roll used for? You've all heard of the death roll, haven't you? Yeah, crocodile grabs them, spins it round, supposedly drowns it, but doesn't really need to drown his food. If he's got 2.5 to 3 tons of jaw pressure in his mouth. The crocodiles, they will still start spinning around if they have a large animal. If he grabs a turtle, no point in doing the death roll. Okay, too much effort, no point in doing it. But if he grabs a cow, then there is point to it. Okay, grabbing a large animal like a cow, he can't fit the whole thing down in his mouth at one time. Okay, so he does have to break it up into smaller pieces. So by spinning around, if you notice, if you have a look at her mouth at the moment, you can see her teeth interlock or intermesh. So as he bites down on that piece of meat, now have a nice dotted line around that piece of meat which has been down. So shaking his head or starting to spin, the meat now falls off into his mouth and he's got a beautiful mouth-sized piece. To throw down, and that's it. Now crocodiles, another bit of a myth about them is that they want to eat anything and everything. They're not that way inclined. Okay? He's got a stomach, a 4-metre crocodile, stomach about this big. He can't fit a whole cow in there, buffalo, anything like that. He's going to take 1 or 2 mouthfuls and that's about it. The rest of it, he's not interested in. Feed the fish and the turtles in the lake or in the in the stream. He's not going to eat it. He'd actually prefer, if we could line up a few different animals, he would prefer the smaller, easy meals like fish, turtles, crabs, ducks. That's the choice food for a crocodile. Then, if other stuff presents itself to the crocodiles down at the water's edge, like kangaroos, wallabies, sheep, cows, water buffaloes, people, the crocodile will take it. Okay? If you present yourself to the croc, natural instinct for him is to take that food at the water's edge. He's set up as an ambush predator to ambush his food right at the water's edge. Okay? So he can take it, but he would much prefer to get his fish and turtles and crabs, easy meals. We have to think of these animals as typically Australian. They avoid hard work. Okay. Hard work is chasing their food around, especially swimming after their food like sharks do. That's too much effort. Chasing them up on land, no way. Not going to do that. That's why they're not attacking me at the moment. That's why they're not chasing me. Too much hard work, especially on a cold day like today. Not interested. But you may have heard the crocodiles are fast on land. Has anyone heard of that before? Yeah. Not so true. Have a look at the design. Have a look at the build of them. They've got short little stumpy legs. Okay? Short stumpy legs. She weighs just over 100 kilos. He weighs closer to 400 kilos. Those short little legs, they're not going to pick up much speed at all. For them to run at full pace, they've got to push their body up and start running. Pushing up 100 or 400 kilos is a lot of hard work. And for these animals as well, the way how they're built and designed, they actually hold their breath as they're exercising. Okay? Which isn't very smart, but these guys, they don't do much exercise on land. Okay? So they're doing short bursts of it. And even that, like she could lunge. At the moment she could lunge. Her feet aren't quite in the right position, but if she was keen, she could lunge and probably land about here. If she was going for me or for Jackie, yeah, probably where her stick is there. Okay? So she's got one lunge in her. And then she's got to either breathe or set the trap up again and lunge again. Okay? Which is a lot of hard work. She'd have to be starving to do that kind of stuff. Okay? Typical crocodile won't chase or eat their food up on land. You're looking at her, okay? She is a little bit more agile. Being a smaller animal, only weighing about 100 kilos or so, she could probably run at about 8 k's an hour. Okay, that's when she's really warm in summer, got lots of energy, and she's got a wind pushing her downstream. Okay? Your average human can run at 14 k's an hour. You can easily outrun a crocodile. Especially seeing the average human with a crocodile chasing them, easily 100 k's. You have no problem. Once adrenaline kicks in, you're flying. You have no problem outrunning the croc. Now, unfortunately, it is a little bit different in the water. These animals are built and designed for being in the water. That tail, which is very heavy up here on land, once it goes in the water, it acts like a propeller. So, swishing from side to side, they can get up to about 40 k's an hour in the water. Which is unfortunately faster than what we can swim. So, if you are swimming up here in the northern parts, make sure you take a friend with you. Not just any friend though, make sure you can swim faster than that friend. Okay, so you don't have to outswim the croc, just your friend. And you'll be quite safe. Yeah. Alright guys, we might actually leave these two crocs. We're going to head next door. Tidal wave. Alright, hopefully he's energetic. So guys, we're going to head on next door to our longest crocodile. He is quite impressive, Riley. And I'll tell you a little bit more about Croc there. So guys, if you want to head on around.